Hi, it's Daphne from UK Space Agency and the United Kingdom Parliament. I am discussing Homo genus strands, Connie erectus and sapien, and we could get down to it. Um, Anywho, the first order of if I could call it advanced evolutionary evolutionary cross camouflage, more the evolutionary cross mating, evolutionary extraterrestrial cross mating. um what I am indulge let you know is that the homo the chrysalis form before our caveman state is at which the human race is most advanced for outer space, most likely due to a common ancestor from outer space. Isn't that great? Mhm. Mhm. Anywho, if I can get into what we're discussing before, um, uh, at the basis of of carbon dating, the Cambridge explosion. The Cambridge explosion at Morelands is about like a Bifrost from Thor, concerning extraterrestrial molecular adaptations, molecular amputations concerning our planet. um and it may sound strange, but uh, 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 um, if you consider you consider a dragon, more or less a dragon is about like a interdimensional being. Period. I get down into it. So, what we are discussing today, at the root, at the hints of the height of our discussion is DNA RX. And what is DNA RX, people? DNA RX is the aptitude for us obtaining flesh through strict omnivorism, uh, um, preluding to our sapien hairs. And what is sapien hairs? Sweat glands restricted from the Holy Ghost, if you could catch my drift. um, DNA DNA RX. DNA RX is the process at which we as the human, as we as the um uh 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 uh, uh, citizens Planet of the Apes. And I know this sounds strange, but think about it. What type of gorilla doesn't think he comes from a gorilla? Because the gorilla we come from is our chrysalis state. This anywho, I want to get down into it. DNA RX is a I have a procedure. It comes with a procedure. DNA isn't precisely DNA. At some point, a whole entity is solely DNA, and it's not per se. It's the spirit of role. Believe it or not, any further, I'm seeing insidious. Anywho, Lord, okay. I have a procedure about like AIDS. Strip vaginal tissue concerning its configuration and your psyche's adrenaline. Yeah. So DNA RX. DNA what is proposed of it is not per se a surgery, but I do have a little bit of a scientific 100% hypothesis. If we were to venture through outer space and at the slightest chance we the slightest chance we built a cryogenesis in outer space, and it was situated around our configuration of red black matter, such right, even a matter undocumented concerning our UV rays. we would evolve. And what that does mean is that the hints of it are gorilla hair. It isn't advanced. It's advancing even beyond our chrysalis state. So to get down to the basics, there concerning immortality as such. And immortality is a form of repopulation bestowed upon our organs. Anyway, what is decent and grand about DNA RX? It's a form of cosmic a cosmic cosmic internal apparatus, and basically one time please ring still decent shimmering the surgery process, cosmic apparatus, the surgery process. The surgery process is for us to reconfigure our it. Reconfigure our it upon the basis of buoyancy with childbirth. And what that means is that once we get our gorilla to get our monkey tails back, to get our monkey tails, it's the essence of immortality as a Homo sapien race. Our monkey tails. DNA RX is what is restricted upon our chrysalis state. And what I'm getting at is that it's not this per se the strict espionage of K-12 is what uprooted our gorilla hair. And I know that sounds bizarre. But think about it and get back at me in comments. Look, what I'm really trying to do is we are stuck at a state of evolution, period. I've noticed doctors and can't fix patients because they have a bone structure amputation concerning their gene pool. What does that sound like? That sounds like It sounds like a legacy apartment. mm We back to DNA-RX. What I plan on doing is putting our crystal slate in a form of cryogenesis, so it can truly um, amplify our dormant cells that come with omnivorism at a point of a point of extraterrestrial carnivorism. And what I'm getting at extraterrestrial carnivorism is that the point at which the point at which we as the human species, we are more advanced than a rapper with a monkey tail in our chrysalis state. This is a chrysalis state, and the um, the surgery, it takes it takes a gene pool remembrance found in a prehistoric fish and find their mating spots and such. Think about it. The fracture point at which we do obtain our monkey tails is a space void cryogenesis. And what I'm getting at, monkey cells, and it is a surgery of sorts. It is a galactic reconfiguration concerning our psychological metamorphosis upon our metabolic cellular perception. That's all it is. And I'm getting more down to the I'm getting more down to it. RX stands for extraterrestrial reproduction. I guess that's it for the video. Thank you.